Yeah, it's pretty exciting times. I think the draft's something you dream about your whole life and something that you've been working towards throughout your whole, junior footy career. For those dreams to hopefully come true on draft night would be, something that myself and my family would be, very proud of.
Someone gave him a football when he was first born. First born, we had a little share in football. I wish I kept that. Just a friend, family friend. But yeah, he always had that football in his hand for a long time. And the first words came out of his mouth was ball. That was his first word.
I'm Jack Bowes and I'm from Cairns, play for the Cairns Saints, and I'm a member of the Gold Coast Suns Academy.
So we've got Bowesy, who is based up in Cairns, and we've tracked him the last couple of years with his development and performances, and he got selected for the All-Australian side at under-15 schoolboys, which was in Darwin, and look, he's a really consistent player. He's a good athlete, he runs well, he's got good skills, so not getting him too early, but he's under 15 and he's got a few years to still develop, but we'd like to hope that being involved in the North Queensland Academy and having these sorts of carnivals gives them a really good experience, and it can only help them for their development.
We've always been one just to enjoy what you're doing, like whatever sport it was. Like he had a good balance in life, and he played a lot of other sports, so probably the direction for footy came at about under 14s or 15s around there, when I think it clashed with other sports, so he had to make a decision, I suppose, on which way he went, and he chose down the footy path.
He did have a lot of talent. He sort of always had a defensive sort of mind and defence to attack, so yeah, you could always see he had the talent and high level of skills. His dad's been probably someone he's looked up to, and he has a very smart football brain, so Jack sort of learnt his football from Wayne. So
it was hard for all of us. It was, it's like any child that leaves the nest, you do feel it, because you've had them, all your life, and all of a sudden they're gone. But we were happy for him to have the opportunity to go down there and play with the Suns, and it was the best thing I think we ever did, let him go. Yeah.
As an older brother, that would usually teach you a lot more about everything in life, and it's really helped guide me. And when he's left Cairns, and I think when he was year 11, that's when it was a lot harder to learn things for myself and to have someone to guide me.
I think he'll have a big impact on football up here, especially through the juniors. A lot of kids have looked up to Jack for a long time, and to see that it can be done, it is possible, I think it will have a huge impact.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Being around such an elite environment, or I guess it really gives you that insight into what it's like to be an AFL player, and just the grind they go through day to day and week to week, and how they get up for training each and every day. It's eye-opening, and it's something that I think myself and all the academy boys really strive to be like. I like to see myself as a midfielder first of all, but I don't mind playing off half back or going down forward, and just wherever the team wants me, I guess. Yeah, NEAF would be an awesome opportunity, I guess, when you're not playing with the Queensland State side. Hopefully we're able to play with the Suns reserves and get a few games under the belt.
Yeah, Jack's I suppose you could call him a hybrid player in a sense. He plays, can play anywhere. He's obviously a majority a midfielder. I've seen potentially, in AFL ranks being an inside midfielder and outside capabilities with his just with his agility and his time and poise is really impressive. We've thrown him down at half back a few times this year, and obviously he can go forward, take marks and kick goals. So he's a really good package. He's a fantastic character. He's a real leader. He's got leadership potential, and hopefully ends up here.
Oh, he's a silky player. I like Scott Pendlebury. Very good user of the football and very evasive.
So I've got 5 guys nominated for either state screening or a national combine, which is obviously the draft camp in Melbourne, and we keep training them all the way up to the first week of October, which is after the grand final. It starts on the Thursday, and it'll go through for about 3 or 4 days, and they test them pretty much based on their athleticism, mental tests, and obviously the skill component.
Under-18s All-Star match just about set to go. Perfect conditions at Punt Road and plenty of talent on display.
Be more than 200 professional people here doing their job today, having a look at these young fellas, but surrounded by the fans. Plenty of fans here to catch a glimpse of some of the stars of the future.
And to set up Brown, a little good strong tackling. It's been a great contest early. Perfect conditions at Punt Road, and then a slinging tackle was there. The advantage after holding the ball was made as we get down now to Berry. And now Watson, the defender, will spot up Bowes through the middle of the ground.
Jack Bowes wearing number 15 for the in the black uniform there in the Chris Judd team. Outstanding so far.
Team O'Loughlin have been peppering away, but bang bang after the 50-metre penalty. Team Judd go back up the other end, and Bowes was able to find Hayward and will go back for the set shot.
Jack Bowes, just looking at his game today, he's had the 19 disposals. He's a boy that's played everywhere this year. Chatting to him after training yesterday, he captained the Allies. He played for Queensland and won the medal in Division 2 of the National Championship. He's played for Australia under 18 level earlier in the year. He's played for the Gold Coast Suns in the North East AFL. And he's a boy from the Cairns Saints, way up there in far north Queensland, and wonderful to see players from those sorts of regions now coming through and becoming the faces of the future, basically, at AFL level.
We see the picks up on the screen there. They've got a few options too, boys. So Jack Bowes is going to be the one for them. He's the first Gold Coast Suns Academy product that's going to come out, and they have got an absolute ripper in this young man.
He's a star, Mick. What we've seen this year with this guy, he is going to play round 1 next year, I think.
Absolutely. He's a Rolls Royce. When you talk real smooth players, guys that just glide across the ground. He's also a notable goal kicker. Again, a little bit similar to McCluggage. He can kick him out of the midfield. 3 seconds flat in a sprint and a 14.4 beat is that real lead endurance mix.
Will a club nominate this guy to put some pressure on the Gold Coast Suns before their first pick?
100%, Nick, wouldn't you think? You just got to put the pressure on all year round. We saw it in the draft last year.
And it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility that he is a number 1 pick either, boys. So don't forget, if Essendon do bid on him at number 1 and he goes number 1, it's not undeserving because he's a pretty special player, this young man.
Dad was someone who didn't really push me into doing anything that I didn't want to, so he'd support me in whatever I did. And I was watching footy with him up in Cairns one day and decided to throw him the footy and said, "Can you please take me down to Oz kick?" So yeah, pretty much started from there. I think I would bring to an AFL club just a personality and someone that's good to be around and someone who's pretty competitive and likes to compete and is willing to do anything for their teammates and sacrifice themselves for the team. And it hasn't really sunk in yet. I think come draft night when hopefully your name gets called out and everything happens that night will be something that I've always wanted to happen.
Look, Jack's a really exciting player. We would rate him in the top 2 or 3. We actually had a bit of a straw poll last night, and everyone had him in that first group. And so that's really exciting. We have to wait for the bids on the night. We're hopeful that perhaps he doesn't get bid till 9, and our last pick in that group, pick 10, is used. And what's really exciting, and you said what's happening today previously, in an hour or two. We'll catch up with Jack and his family and give him the good news that we're actually totally committed and we'll take him tonight. So we're really looking forward to that opportunity in a couple of hours' time. So that's the fun part of the job.
So we've obviously got to this stage where we've got 4, 6, 8 and 10 and we clearly second guessing don't know what will happen on the day. So we're up front. I mean, this is brutal honesty of it all. So we've cut up every scenario about where a bid may be and whether we'll take you or not, and we've probably come up with the decision that you're with us, mate. Yeah, regardless, mate. So we just want to go. Good stuff.
Yeah, appreciate it. That's correct. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Well done, mate.
Clearly,
terrific. Clearly, we're very excited. And great plans come off. So when they do, it's been a terrific, exciting ride.
I can't thank you enough for moving me down from the start and putting the pathway in front of me. It's been a wonderful journey so far, but I guess the hard work starts now.
Yeah, I think that was the special moment, like for the family and for Jack, and to have us all in there too, which is it's important that we've all enjoyed as a family, and like it was special and it was a good moment.
Yeah, actually relief was one because we knew he was going to be with the Suns, and just the fact that he's living his dream now. That's what he's always wanted to do, and that made me more emotional because I knew Jack's always wanted to play AFL football since he was playing Oz kick. He just for him to live his dream, that really made me feel good.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the 2016 AFL NAB Draft Live on Fox Footy. What a big night it is ahead. You can feel the excitement, the anticipation, the nerves in the room, but a lot of dreams are going to come true tonight.
An academy player has been bid upon, so it's Sydney's pick and they've gone for Jack Bowes, the Gold Coast Academy player.
Yeah, we'd expect the Gold Coast to match that. Loving what the Gold Coast have done already. They've got the powerful small forward in Ainsworth, a versatile defender in Scrimshaw, and that midfielder Will Brodie just to replace the likes of O'Meara and Prestia.
It's not a tough equation, Kane. Instead of taking pick 11, we'll go to pick 10.
Pick 10 to be matched by the Gold Coast Suns. Jack Bowes, Gold Coast Academy, and Surfers Paradise Football Club.
Can't wipe the smile off Rodney Eade's face right now because what a bunch of young potential stars he had. It's a big night for the Gold Coast Suns. Jack Bowes, of course, joining the Suns at pick 10.
Yeah, overwhelmed at the moment, mate. No, it's full of emotions, and yeah, the journey, it's come to a, yeah, I guess a stop along the pathway, and yeah, plenty of more hard work and dedication to come. So yeah, I'm just thrilled at the moment. Oh, over the moon. Yeah, they were in the room with me, and yeah, I don't know, Mum. They sort of kept their emotions pretty steady, but they're just thrilled and get to be close to the Cairns, and obviously stay in Queensland, and yeah, they can't thank the club enough. Can't wait to get started with him. Obviously been through the journey with him as well, and yeah, no, that's amazing. Yeah, over the moon. It's all starting to sink in, and all the boys, yeah, are really stoked to finally, I guess, be on a list, and all the speculation's over, and we can finally crack into, yeah, hopefully a good AFL career. Yeah, I'm just going to go in there and try to earn the respect of the players and build on those relationships, and get stuck into the hard work, and yeah, get into the grind of AFL footy.